Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog welcoming you back, still recording from Western Kentucky, and thank you for joining us on episode number 10 of XCOM Enemy Within featuring the Long War mod. I've picked out the crew for this downed scout, and this one will be a little different than some of the others I noticed. We are downed in a settlement area, so there's a few potential sites this could be, but it's not just a forested area. It'll have more destructible cover, so rather than my normal AP grenade focus on a regular down scout, since we have more potential destructible cover, I brought a little more heavy on the HE grenades along with 4 flashbangs. I went a little light on the rockets for Trevor that we brought along, only bringing 1 shredder to go along with the 1 other rocket to help his mobility a little. And being a down scout, hopefully those 2 should be just enough to help us out at any tight situations we get ourselves into. So overall, we brought Arden as our sniper, Vladimir Putin as our infantry, Trevor, you're the rocketeer, Madison Bumgarner leads off as our scout, also with a battle scanner, Cristiano Ronaldo, our gunner with an extra clip to keep his ammo up for the ammo eating suppression he'll probably be doing, and Dylan Crusher back along, this time as an assault, so he'll get the advantage of some run and gun, although he didn't let that hinder his performance in his rookie mission. So let's go see exactly which downed UFO map it is with some structures.
Strike 1. Prepare for landing.
And it's the little red farmhouse.
Deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. It looks like we got lucky. The alien crash site is in a remote area, away from any major city centers. We should get down there and secure the site ASAP.
So depending on where our spawn is, if it's somewhere over here or near the barn here, it's a nice ideal spot to post my sniper up there. If we're off in the field somewhere where there's not so much cover, well, we'll just have to see where this mission spawns us. And we are near the barn. How about that? I think what we will do is try to move over and take the barn first, eliminating any possible aliens to try and gain that high ground for our sniper. There's a great lookout up top where you just get the total view of a big portion of the battlefield, so I think we'll do that as our primary goal right now. Obviously, if we hear meld, maybe we'll let that influence us a little bit. It has, so far, in a couple of my other missions, influenced some of my decisions. Let's start out. Where do I have? There's my scout, Madison Bumgarner. Let's bring you over here to take a peek. Nothing so far, and there's a ladder that can help get us up to that high ground. So we have pretty good chances to maybe be able to grab it. Trev, let's get you over here so you can steady your rocket to help cover our move forward. Ronaldo will bring him over here. Vladimir Putin, nice full cover spot there, and of course, unless aliens happen to be there. And Dylan, let's get you up near the front here. I'm going to dash you because I know moving right through these areas, you won't be in cover, but you should be safe for this first move, standing out in the open. And finally, we are going to bring up Arden, who is our sniper, who has the goal of getting up that ladder and getting the sniper's nest built to help cover our mission. So we'll have her. We know this area should be safe. We didn't activate anybody as far as a double yellow move being stuck out in the open. steady weapon for Trevor. I think everybody else who's left will probably be overwatching. Yep. I hear some floaters. And that sounds like thin men to me. And we do have some meld. In fact, I can see it now spinning over here. So I believe if we have time, once we secure the high ground, it'll cover us while we try to go get that meld. So, Madison, scout away up front here. Let's see if we can manage to take that ladder. So far, so good. So far, clear. Dylan, I want you to take a look over this way, kind of get a feel for what we got on this side of the barn. So far, so good. And let's get our sniper, which I'm guessing with Madison there, we should be pretty okay to be able to dash up to that corner. There's no windows here. There's just a very minimal slight chance of activating anybody on over here on a double yellow move. And if so, even if we did, that's full cover. So let's take that chance. I think it's a safe bet. And Trevor, let's bring you kind of halfway in between to steady your weapon over here for rocket protection. And Vladimir Putin, we will bring him over this way too. Provide a little overwatch coverage. Same with Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll bring him over to this point. Steady, Overwatch, Overwatch. There we go. I know I could just Overwatch everybody, but I prefer going soldier by soldier just in case I change my mind on the Overwatch and having everybody Overwatch. I tend to just go soldier by soldier rather than hitting that Overwatch everybody button. Now let's see about elevating, getting up the side where there's a chance we could expose over there as we make this. So let's do a blue move in case we need to move out of danger from exposing anybody, and no. So let's do, if I bring to the corner, I don't know if I risk vision over there, so I want to get a little closer so I can get the ultimate perch up here next time. But let's wait and see, make sure we don't activate anything on our moves in case I need to move the sniper somewhere special. That's probably the smartest choice we got. We will come down here with Dylan to scout out the truck and work our way a little closer to the meld. So far, so good. Ronaldo will bring you over to this corner to do some overwatching for us. We'll bring Putin down this way. And Trevor, we'll bring your rocket down this way. And we heard some alien noises, probably, I'm guessing, in the barn, so I'm not going to continue in front of that window. I think we're going to try to establish ourselves on this side of the barn, and we'll, just in case we need to rush through that door, we'll bring Madison Bumgarner there ready to move. So, I think it's safe then to bring our sniper forward up to this point. And let's do some overwatching, just so we don't activate anybody, any of those nasty little aliens on our yellow moves. Steady the rocket and overwatch everybody else. Yeah. Yep. So there's a couple meld spots if we can complete this mission fast enough, but I'm not known always for my high speed resolution of these missions all the time. Let's get my sniper positioned in the corner and see if anything gets triggered. No aliens in sight yet. No aliens in sight yet. Let's take a peek, since we're all kind of near that barn door. Or maybe I hold off and try to go for the meld first. I think if we just move over here with Dylan, next turn it means the meld will be available. It doesn't look like it's spinning too fast yet, like it's about to expire. So let's see if we trigger anything with this blue move before next turn. We will take the chance to get the meld. We'll bring Bumgarner over that way. We'll bring the Rocketeer over this way to steady weapon for when we open that door and take a peek in there. And Cristiano Ronaldo can run around this way when we're ready to peek in the barn. But for now, we'll just hang tight and overwatch. Steady weapon on the sniper. Hopefully we'll be presented with some great high ground sniper shots here coming up. Steady your weapon there on the Rocketeer. And that should leave everybody else to overwatch for any potential alien movement. We can hear, that's, I don't hear a sound. That's probably the outsider. They're pretty quiet. I hear the floaters still. Hard to tell exactly where. Doesn't sound like a great range, doesn't sound like amazingly close range. Now this is the move to get that juicy meld that we tend to activate, so let's see if that happens.
Visual on the goods.
We got visual on any other goods? It's the only one I see. The other ones were over this way, but we got this one, so that's nice. How much do we get? 11 again. I think I've read when you start getting a higher meld, it's because you're not keeping up with the aliens. I don't know if I've got that right, but it scares me that we're getting so much meld per canister. Does that mean we're that far behind the aliens? I don't know. Don't know for sure. Let's check out this barn now where we thought we might have heard some alien chatter, but no, nothing, to no avail. So let's clear the barn once and for all. And nothing. There could be a little something right here. That's always possible. But we got our meld, so my sense of urgency, we can slow down. Yes, there's more meld. We can get really greedy, but it's probably inside the spaceship, and I don't want to go near that till we figure out what's going on with these aliens we hear but don't see. So let's go ahead and overwatch. Overwatch. Steady weapon. We'll just overwatch over here. Steady your weapon also as the Rocketeer, and overwatch. Thin men and floaters. Thin men and floaters. And I'm just not getting a good sense of where those sounds are coming from. For sure, we got that quiet sound cue. There's the other meld. There's no way I'm gonna go after that one until I've eliminated and even found these other aliens. So if the barn is clear, I want to do one more move into the barn just to be able to peek around that corner and just make sure. Okay, the barn itself is clear. There's always possibilities they're sitting outside there, and that's probably the one more area I should check next turn before we turn our sights to the open field and things more in this direction over this way. The aliens are in the open field. That could end up being to our advantage. So let's see how I want to try positioning. For now, we will bring Vladimir Putin up this way, just to peek up this way. Oh, we've activated the outsider, which is disastrous because I'm not in a great position to kill him, and what he will do in the meantime is call all aliens to his side. So we gotta find a way. I do have a sniper up in the nest, but he's not gonna have enough to kill him with one shot. Holy smokes. We do have Dylan available for a run and gun. If I can get a hit, I can probably take a chance. Yeah, I could flank him with Dylan, so it's all going to be up to our sniper. Of course, that's moving Dylan real far with a run and gun, and we got a chance of exposing other aliens. Oh my goodness, these are not the best conditions in the world, because my HE grenade is probably not going to expose, although we guess we should try it. My AT grenade, I was going to say, probably won't blow away the side of that aircraft, but we're going to try and see if we can get lucky, and it will. Nah, didn't think it would. Just minor damage on the alien. Let's get up there on our sniper and let's take this shot and cross our fingers harder than we've crossed it in a long time. 72% to hit. Very unlikely chance to crit. Come on, Arden, at least get us a hit on that. Oh, and we got a critical hit. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Oh, I think this is one time we got to take the chance on this run and gun. So Dylan, I'm exposing you. You're going to be exposed, but I just have no better options available in the vicinity to help us out of this situation. So I can bring us down, and while I'm at it, why not get greedy all the way? We'll dash over to this meld. It'll give you a flank shot. You're not right up next to him, but it should still be a high enough percentage, I hope. And just on the unlikely chance, I can suppress. That's good. And that's about my only option that potentially can help me. But if you miss Dylan, a suppression isn't going to keep him from getting that low of a shot against you as a flank shot. So Dylan, it is up to you. Let's crush this run and gun and crush this outsider before he has a chance to call in reinforcements. Are we going to activate anybody inside there? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's get the meld before we forget about it. Another 11, 98% shot. I will take it with over 50-50 chance to crit. You don't even need to crit. You just need to hit a 98% shot and you got it. I think we lucked out here, guys. I think we lucked out. We were able to dispatch the outsider before they could react. So now I'm just going to steady the weapon on my Rocketeer. We're going to overwatch with my Scout and overwatch over here, and let's see if he's managed to call any of his alien friends to our vicinity. Okay, we have a sound cue now with our thin men over here, and they came a-running. So Dylan, we're going to have to pull you out of here fast. We got some reaction shots though. Let's see if we got one down. So there's two visible thin men. I saw at least 3, and so there were only 3 because there's only 2 thin men right now. So that's what we saw. We got 2 thin men to deal with now. How does it look for the sniper? 67%, 52%. Well, guess what? I am taking the highest percentage shot. Let's see if Arden can come through again with another nice hit, this time with a chance to kill. Oh, we got a miss. I count on my sniper to hit those shots. I really, really do. Now we can bring Dylan over here to at least get him into heavy cover so they can't flank him.
I'm on the move.
And not a great shot, seeing as how you're at a distance with a shotgun. Didn't I really expect it, but probably should have seen if I could have done this before Arden shot, because I can blast away some of this cover ideally. I'm not sure about the rock, but I'm pretty sure we can get rid of these little cardboard, these wooden pallets over here. So let's blow away at least some cover over here. Okay, we did blow away cover. That should give us some nice opportunities with some of our other guys over here. Vladimir, you can't get flanked there. You're full cover. Let's just take the shot from where you are. It gives you, as a infantryman, you get 2 shots or 2 tries at 73%. Let's see if you can connect on the first one. Yes. Putin comes through for us. And if we do miss hitting the other alien, it's not going to be a great shot because he's in full cover. Yeah, just 28%. I am thinking we can always lock him down with suppression because we got good old Cristiano Ronaldo in the background who we can bring right up here to offer some suppression with his machine gun over here. Let's see. Let's just try to take some hits with who's available to take some shots. Low percentage or not, I know I have a way to lock him down, so I'm willing to take, in this kind of a situation, some low percentage shots because you never know. Look at that. He got a hit. We have an injured and hurt alien on the outside. Now I can bring... It's not going to be... I can't get quite a flank because we got this tractor kind of in the way, it looks like, to prevent me from getting a flank. And it risks, because I have floaters and I have some other aliens that I don't quite know where they are. So let's see how I might, and I can't quite see, get an angle through that window. We can make an attempt to come out this way. Worrying about activating those floaters, but let's take a go at it. And we get through to another low percentage shot. Or, with the outsider gone, that's usually who I save most of my flashbangs for. I can definitely flashbang him and make it so he can't do anything next turn, being suppressed and flashbang. So let's tie down this silly little thin man and hopefully prevent him from doing too much damage on us. And Ronaldo, lock him down with that suppression. Now, Trev, let's see if we can't get you in the action a little bit. If we bring you up dashing, you won't be able to steady your rocket, but at least it helps give us some options or future shots, and you'll still be in full cover. Okay, thin man, what you play? Hunker down. We froze him, and I hear those floaters. Hopefully they'll stay distant until we knock out this last thin man, which we should be able to do. I was hoping I'd get just enough. We don't want to run through that acid cloud, that's for sure. I was hoping we might be able to. I think if I get over this far, do I have an angle over on him from here? Do I have an angle? No, 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 doesn't look like I do. It seems like I should have line of sight right there, but I guess they're, oh, because that's considered full cover, so that may just barely cut my angle off. Dang. So I can't get the flank, but I can get a very, very close shot, that's for dang sure. So we take the chance for Madison Bumgarner. Let's get up there and see what kind of close, oh, that's just horrible. I thought being closer, you might have a better odds at it. Well, the other option is I've got Trevor in the background to just throw a grenade and end it for him. We should be able to do 2 damage without hitting Bumgarner there. So that's my backup plan. We'll let everybody else take some more shots, and we know we got Trevor in reserve to save the day if we don't hit on some shots, trying to preserve a corpse that we can then hopefully trade further down the road for something useful. Let's go, Madison. Oh, and he gets that low percentage shot. Look at that. Okay, time to reload and get ready for those floaters we know are still out there. Not sure where they are, but I think they're less likely to come up behind me there. Let's reload. I'll even get the sniper. You still have a few shots left. Let's just steady your weapon in case the floaters decide to show up. And Dylan, let's bring you up here until I get a better sense, covered better by your comrades up here, and overwatch you. And Trevor, let's steady your weapon in case we have need of those rockets again. Okay, now we have a good sense. We got the floaters out in that open field, and I like trying to take them on with the heavy cover we have up here near the barn. So let's start taking some moves over in that direction to see if we can spy the floaters. Putin over this way. That's a double move, but let's bring Cristiano Ronaldo over this way. We have the high ground and vision. Once we get eyes on those floaters out there, our sniper's going to have very good vision for us. And also, Dylan, we're going to run you over this way. It should be a safe run behind the full cover here. So you'll be more useful once we figure out where those aliens are. Trevor, let's run you over this way. You won't be able to steady your weapon, but it'll get you closer to where those floaters are, so you'll be of more use down the road. And I think, good, that one acid cloud has left, so we're going to bring Madison over this way. Only a blue move so that we can then reload. And Vladimir will overwatch with you, and we're set to go floater hunting. Oh, that's more thin men. That's a thin men sound. Does that mean I have floaters and thin men? So we got a lot more aliens than I thought, because I know I heard some floaters out there. All right, change of mind frame, change of mindset. We're up against thin men. We're going to have massive scatter if we try shooting a rocket out there. Look at that, 4.5 scatter. So if I just kind of center it here, this is the shredder rocket. Has a wider range, but if it hits anywhere where these thin men are exposed, it will do damage, and it will mean that any future damage they take, the amount of damage will be increased because they are shredded. So let's find out how much, just how much these things, you're gonna find out how much these rockets can scatter and go off course in long war. And it seems safe over here because none of our soldiers are nearby, so let's try this out. If we're lucky, it scatters this way and hits those other thin men that scattered that direction. It could also scatter that way and we get nobody, so we'll see what happens. Cross your fingers. Let's go, Trev. Shoot true, shoot true. Not bad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 4 are shredded. I thought I counted 4 being shredded. And there's 4 thin men out there, so that might not be bad at all. Okay, what shall we do next? We have 243% shots there, but I think what I'm going to do, Putin, we're going to bring you down here to go for the flank shot. Instead of having 2 shots at 43, you're going to have 1 flank shot at 73. I like those odds much better. And we got the thin man. We're down to 3. 3 down, 3 to go. 1 down, 3 to go. And Dylan, I don't know if we got some range to get you safely up there to do anything because he's in full cover. But I'm going to still run you over this way to try and get you positioned for some future moves. Yeah, you're too far away. The shotgun is definitely a close range gun, so we're just going to reload you because even Overwatch at that distance, you won't be much use to us. Madison Bumgarner, the scout, will bring you a little closer in case they start setting up an overwatch. We have your lightning reflexes down here that'll help us break the overwatch so we can maintain some maneuverability. If they move over this way, there could be flanking possibilities, so let's just move you this far. Should be still close enough to provide some overwatch maybe And now we've got to figure out what to do with Cristiano Ronaldo. And I am thinking we're going to bring you back this way because I don't like the idea of them moving up this way and getting an easy flank on you. So let's pull you back this way, and you are able to provide some suppression to help lock down that alien in full cover. There we go. And while we're at it, I probably should have taken this shot first before wasting that suppression ammo, because 72%, I just didn't think it would be that high of a hit chance. But we got the sniper on high ground, and that's how it helps overcome some high cover. That's why high ground is so important in this game. 72% Arden, you got a good chance here. Ah, and we missed.
Damn it, missed the target.
Yeah, damn it. .1% shot to try and break, and he came pretty dang close. Vladimir Putin, 22% shot, and Vladimir Putin is hit, and he panics. He has good aim, but I think his will is pretty low, and I see 2 panics. Oh, that's only 1 panic then. I'm thinking I saw 2 panics. I was afraid someone else panicked on top of things. But no, that's just a quirk, I guess, in the game. So, let's see what kind of shot we have available. We didn't steady our aim, so we don't have that big old 72% shot this time. But we can still suppress if necessary. And we also have the ability to run and gun right almost up to that thin man. But that would be pretty exposed for Dylan, so it's not on the plate for me as one of my favorite choices of moves. And I'm still thinking, man, dashing out there, I'm almost positive I heard some floaters too, so I'm a little hesitant to do that. So let's just, in fact, let's do the sniper shot at only 50%. See if we can make the hit this time. See if Arden can do it the hard way. You missed it. The 72% shot. Can you hit the harder shot this time? Yes. Not quite the kill, but major, major damage on the alien. So hopefully that puts him out of action. Let's see, Trevor. We had some alien activity over this way. If they moved up this way, you're not flanked. They have pretty good range though of movement. So let's move you off behind this bale of hay and steady your weapon in case we have a chance to use a rocket to get us out of a tight spot. And I think we'll just overwatch with Madison. And just to be safe, we still have good ammo. Let's lock down, even though he's heavily injured, let's lock down that thin man down there. And Dylan, we will just overwatch. Of course, it won't do any good because I got to get up close to have any effect for you. There's a 1% shot he's attempting, trying to break that suppression. And there's Overwatched alien in the background. So we got some insight. We got some possibilities here. They're going after Putin, trying to get the kill. But let's take the last shot we have with Arden and see who we have the best percentage against. Let's work on the Overwatcher first. 67% shot. This is a half cover shot this time, Arden. Let's see if you can provide the kill. You do, yes. There we go. So we are free to maneuver and free to move now. And Trevor, let's see if you got range with your rocket. And since you steadied, the scatter is much better than that measly old 4.5 tile scatter we had last time. I think if we center right on this thin man, we have a good chance of hitting them this time. So let's try the rocket again. They're just fun to shoot. It's only one alien, but we're getting near the end. Boom. One less alien in the world. And now we got to see what we can do. If we have anything we can do with Bumgarner. Let's bring you forward a little bit. Since we broke the overwatch, it's not a great shot there against a thin man. I think just to be safe, since it's not a good shot, we're gonna hunker you. Mr. Putin, not feeling too good, I know. We're getting to the point in the game where pretty quickly you're gonna start seeing more medics coming out to help us cure these situations. Fortunately, the armor took most of the hit. It didn't take a big hit off of him, but it has deteriorated his shot percentage. Oh, I'm not sure where I want to bring Dylan. So let's do this. We have more suppression we can provide. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Good thing we hadn't moved or done anything with Vladimir Putin, because we just blew his cover away. So let's get him back behind full cover, but let's see if I can move Dylan anywhere closer to take advantage. Yeah, we'll dash right over here. That might give us a better run and gun opportunity next turn, because we still have him locked down, and we'll bring Vladimir Putin back this way behind the tractor and reload. There's those floaters we knew were there. And they ran away, so I think, and they ran right through some acid back there as far as I know. They ran right into the acid. Thin men might be immune to their own acid, but those floaters are not. So they did us a favor by getting poisoned by those thin men and the acid. Now, as far as floaters, there were 3. We only saw 2, but there were 3 that we activated, so we're up against 4, and it's more than likely, from what we've heard, the final 4. So, Dylan, I was planning to move you up with your shotgun on a little run and gun right there and blow away that thin man, but now, change of plan. We got some floaters out there, so we got to be a little more careful here. We're going to have to reload so we don't have that guy locked down, plus he's on overwatch. Unless, so we got to reload with my sniper too. So this is kind of a pause in the action move. I don't think we can flashbang. We're a little bit out of range for that, and we definitely can't move any closer. Definitely not. So let's move Trevor just a tiny bit closer. And I know being on Overwatch with that SMG really does us no good. Now that your rockets are gone, it's not the greatest weapon in the world. But we're still going to Overwatch you. Maybe you'll have a chance to chuck that grenade for us at some point. And I'm not comfortable in half cover. Those thin men have decent aim, even though red fogged, he's quite injured. I'm still going to play it safe and hunker in case those floaters decide to move up and take a pot shot. And I think I'm going to position Vladimir on the backside just to prevent on Overwatch some floaters coming up that way. And we'll just Overwatch again. Now next turn we got our suppression back, we get our sniper back. Hopefully we got some better options next turn. More acid, poor alien. Now you know what, those thin men are a pain. Just missed. Even in his red fog weakened state, he just missed. Alien is not liking that poison, I can tell. And our thin man still sitting back there on Overwatch. Let's get up to Arden, the sniper up there. She's got a 72% on the floater. If she hits, that floater is one less floater. Yes. Now Arden's on a roll. Look at that. Now you know why I love this sniper nest up in the corner of this barn. Doing your job. I am thinking... Now let's see. We still got 2 floaters out there. So I'm still afraid and still very nervous to try and run and gun forward. But they could flank. So I think it's better, even though it's half cover, to move this way. So we're going to do the half cover move this way, burn off with lightning reflexes the Overwatch, so his Overwatch is removed. In Long War, it's still possible to get hit with lightning reflexes, unlike in the base game. So we have flanked him from that position. That gives us a great shot. Unfortunately, it keeps us exposed in half cover for retaliation from that floater. But if we can get rid of this thin man, that is a big thorn out of my side, and we do it. Way to go, Madison Bumgarner. I think we may have vision now with our sniper. Oh wait, our sniper already moved, already took a shot, We can try, although we don't have a good flankable position to shoot from. Or a good unflankable position to shoot from. But we can lock that floater down on suppression. That still leaves another floater that would be free to maneuver. Let's race you down here, Dylan. You're a little closer to that alien, but not close enough. And we can at least flashbang. But we can also probably get close enough to suppress right here. So I think if we flashbang and suppress, maybe we won't be flankable from this spot for Ronaldo. Not comfort, not a good comfort level spot. So let's bring you around this way. Overwatch. Do I have a shot with my sniper? Or is that, yeah, that was, we already used this turn. Let's bring the Rocketeer over this way. The rocketless Rocketeer, Trevor. And we'll just overwatch there. We will overwatch against Putin. Playing a little conservative with him, holding him back since he's injured. We try not to lose our troopers. And we will throw the flashbang over on that floater to at least inhibit his ability to shoot and move. Hopefully protect our flank. Although we're still exposed potentially with that other floater. Acid shot again. Still hurting with the acid, and boom, we missed the Overwatch. He's still moving on Dylan to flank. Another Overwatch chance. Missed. Dylan, you may be set up for the flank here. Oh no. Oh no, he's going for Vladimir Putin 1% shot, so he didn't quite. Thank goodness we had that flashbang, and thank goodness he's acided because his movement was inhibited somewhat. And you couldn't get flanked. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now we got to get right up there to Arden and see how she can help us out of this predicament. We got 72% on the guy with Overwatch. Sure would be nice if she could hit. Come on, Arden. Take that Overwatch out for us. You're on a roll. You're on a roll, 72%. Oh, the roll has ended. We can utilize our team to help break that Overwatch. Okay, we can lock him down with suppression. So let's see if we can move Madison Bumgarner here to break the Overwatch. Lightning reflexes, it's only a 2% shot, and it missed like it should. But you'd be amazed how many times it seems like that 2% shot hits. We have run and gun available. And I think that is what we shall try with Dylan over here. I think these are the last aliens, so we're going to run and gun over to this half cover here. And it won't be a flank. Well, he's up in the air anyway, so we're going to get him close enough to hopefully make your shotgun effective, Dylan. The Overwatch is broken, so we're free to move you. And what kind of shot do you have? 73%. Come on, man. Yeah, there we go. Way to go. And I'm going to lock him down so we don't have to worry about getting flanked. We got a couple flank possibilities, so let's suppress to hinder the movement. And then while we're at it, we got oh, you got quite the range, Trevor. Let's bring you up and use that SMG and see if you can do some more damage on that alien. It should be a decent shot. Nah, he's got elevation on you, which makes it a tougher shot to hit. 45% with the SMG. Not quite. And Vladimir Putin, you will have a 31% try. Red fogged, weakened condition, and you miss too. So on your second shot, we're going to reload you just in case you get an opportunity next turn. Let's see what this suppressed alien does. He's going to try and break the suppression, which I am fine with because now we got freedom of movement. Who do we want to give this kill to? We've got Madison Bumgarner promoted. We have Trevor who will be promoted. We have Vladimir who will be promoted. We have Arden who will be promoted. We have Dylan who will be promoted. Cristiano Ronaldo will not be necessarily promoted, but he is my safety valve. Now, does somebody else maybe have a flashbang we can use in reserve just in case? No. So I think he will not get the kill. Cristiano Ronaldo, you'll just get the mission experience, and I'm going to go with the sure kill just to end this mission here. Madison Bumgarner first. We'll bring you up nice and close. 76%. End it. There we go.
We nailed it, Commander. Mission accomplished.
I had a blast on that one. That was fun. It's always fun when it works. Everybody promoted but Cristiano Ronaldo, and Vladimir Putin was hit, but fortunately 11 days really isn't that bad. That's less like 2 fatigued sessions in a row, so just double the fatigue and he's out. So it's not the injury. I think I've seen injuries as much as like, I swear I've seen one for 45 days before, but I might be mistaken. So they can get up there when you get injured badly enough. Total of 24 meld. We got a new flight computer to replace the one we sold to get our thermal generator going, and we got one with cell. So we replaced those things we sold, so that's positive, that's good. In the situation room, let's at least though sell the damaged one for a whooping 15 credits. And we might be able to, we gotta look. I'm tempted to sell this again and then sell some Illyrium to try and get up and get that satellite constructed right now, just so we can get continent bonuses before the end of the month. We'll be cutting it close. What time is it? What date are we looking at? April 8th? Yeah, I think if we were to do that, we can get that satellite under construction and then launched. What are we looking at as far as ability to launch? Yep, I do have the ability to launch one more. So let's. It's early on. We're barely into the second month. Let's sell these things. I know we'll down more UFOs. I know we will get more. Just keep saying that over and over. And let's get rid of some Illyrium, which we have a decent amount with now. And we're getting lucky lately on the meld. Let's go 6 of those and see what that gives us. 202. Okay, we can build our satellite now, so we can get that up before the end of the month and increase our income and maximize what we're spending on our fighters to protect these satellites, because they'll cover everything on that continent. Okay, feeling much better, and then we don't really need to buy a whole heck of a lot more until we qualify for the officer training is a big priority. And then as we're researching our beam weapons, getting those beam lasers built will be a high priority also. So that's what our funds will be reserved for going forward. Let's see if we can find ourselves some aliens. And we have our first scope, so that'll help alone. That alone will help our sniper's accuracy. We don't have the funds for anything anymore at the moment, and we got ourselves an abduction site. Let's go find out where it's at.
Commander, we're tracking several reported
Our
abductions
first trip
via
to
the
China,
hologram.
I do believe.
I've got
It's
the
a
coordinates
light
locked in.
mission. And it is in an urban large structure, a large single structure. So the majority of those aren't necessarily prone to great sniper lines of sight. There are a couple that do, but we're going to probably pick a crew without a sniper this time and see what we can do. So thank you for watching, everybody. This is a great stopping off point. I will pick the crew off camera, and then we'll pick up next mission to see what we do and see if we can help out our friends in China. ZigZagZog signing off from still wet and muggy Western Kentucky.
Cristiano.